Hey y'all, hey. I hope you all are doing well. I am here to go ahead and do a quick collective general reading for you guys. So let's welcome Spirit in and let's go ahead and get started, okay? Alright. Holy Spirit of the Most High God, pure, white, divine light, we welcome you into this reading and I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the collective as you see fit. Thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. All right. So, starting right off at the focus of the reading, guys, we have you are a blessing, okay? So, if in fact for some odd reason you have forgot this, please be reminded today, okay? You are a blessing, okay? So if anyone has been making you feel as though you are not enough or you are not doing enough, or if that's just you in your own head feeling like you are not enough or that you have not been doing enough, you are more than enough. You're amazing. You're a blessing, okay? Maybe the people that are around you have not been showing you that much appreciation or showing you that you are valuable. Maybe they haven't spoken on it. Maybe they acknowledge it. They just haven't said it recently, right? But it is always up to us to validate ourselves and not look outside of ourselves for validation, okay? So, if you need to go stand in the mirror and affirm to yourself, like, I am a blessing, then hey, do that to remind yourself that the people that you encounter daily, you are a blessing to them. Your smile, the way you express yourself, the uniqueness of you, you are a blessing, okay? So do not forget it, all right? So then we have security, okay? So I'm getting a couple things with that. So I got, I asked for clarity on security. So I'm going to start there. I asked for clarity on that because what initially actually came to me was that someone is going to need to like up their security. So whatever that is for you, you would know, right? Or just trust your intuition with that as far as and then Spirit gave y'all that confirmation ding right there. So, if we're talking about just on your own person, right? On your body, right? When you go certain places, or just maybe if it's regularly, right? Just your day in, day out. Maybe you want to carry something with you for protection, security, right? Depending on who you are, maybe you need to hire a security company to protect you. Maybe you're gonna need to get some pepper spray, some mace, a pocket knife, the security key set. I'm also getting that someone needs to get something like that for their child. And obviously not like a little kid, but like if you have like a teenager, and maybe they're kind of, maybe they drive and they do their own thing, and you kind of let them go out and whatever, even if you have like a tracker on them, or even if you guys communicate well or you share locations, still get them some type of security mechanism. Like I say, those security keys are pretty good. They have like a little dagger shank type thing on them. In the event they, were attacked or something, they can use that to kind of protect themselves, as well as like there's like a little alarm fob thing on there, I think. And then they have like pepper spray and mace also. Some of them even I think have knives, but I'm not sure. Like, you can look that up on whatever platform. I'm sure they have them a little bit of everywhere. I think some people sell them on TikTok. You got them on IG. You got them on Amazon, Etsy, Alibaba. Like, you can literally find those key ring sets a bunch of different places, okay? Then, as far as just, you yourself as an adult, if you are familiar with weaponry, then, get yourself, them shoot 'em up bang bangs. Maybe you need to, get yourself more ammo, or just maybe you need to go actually take a, I don't even know what they actually call the class, but just like a self-protection class. I forget I'm drawing a blank right now. But yeah, like go take an actual class that will, assist you with just being able to be comfortable with handling a weapon properly, right? And or even like some type of kickboxing or martial arts or whatever, but just something that's going to help you feel more comfortable as you go through your day in and day out, right? Also getting security as far as your home, okay, and or car. Make sure that you are locking all your doors, you're closing your windows when you leave your home, locking those as well. Same with your car. Make sure you're locking your car, you're rolling up your windows. I don't care where you live. I don't care if you feel like your neighborhood's just so, oh, our neighborhood's quiet and all the neighbors look out for each other and all that. Trust me, that's great, okay? But it really doesn't matter where you live when people are targeting whoever, right? Someone could literally see you out and about and try to, follow you home. They don't even have to follow you home. They could start from, say you were out all day, and they just follow you discreetly somehow, and lead themselves back to your place of residence, and they don't come back for days, okay? And boom, now all of a sudden you've been robbed, or your home has been ransacked or whatever. So on top of that, make sure that you are being mindful of your surroundings. Make sure you're paying attention to the vehicles around you when you're going to go to your vehicle after leaving a store or just wherever. Make sure that you don't park next to certain vehicles, more specifically white vans, but it doesn't have to be white vans, just any van or just any vehicle that may look suspicious. But yeah, just be on your P's and Q's, pay attention to your surroundings. Get you like a video doorbell camera if you don't already have one. They even have little light bulbs that you can put in your like your porch light, and it's like a security camera there as well. Get an actual alarm system if that is something that you are able to afford and you don't have that already in your home. But yeah, so I think that covers the basis of security. But Spirit really wanted you guys to just get clarity on that. So please make sure you are taking your precautions. And it's not to say that something crazy is going to happen to you, right? Let's not be in a fearful mindset. It's just you hearing this 3D, just being mindful of the fact that these are things that can take place where people look at you as prey. I mean, we're living in times where there are a lot of people having a tough time right now. Inflation has, taken its toll, and items are high, even just food. And then we are in the season of taxes for a lot of people. Now, not for the ones who are having to pay back taxes, obviously. That's not fun, right? But for the ones who are actually receiving refunds, there are people who are studying out and praying on you guys, okay? So please be mindful of, like a lot of people are probably going to be ordering from Amazon and getting new packages at their house and all of that. So like I say, just be mindful of those things. Put little notes when you order your items, for them to like try to duck off your package somewhere, or instruct them to put it on your back porch instead. Tell them to try to hide it behind a bush, or just, I don't know, but keep that in mind, because people are very aware, especially if they are professionals and they generally do this throughout the year, right? But they also, I'm sure, are knowledgeable that this is a high time where people will be purchasing more things online and receiving new packages in the mail. So if you do not want anyone to try to break in your home because they notice, oh wait, they're getting a lot of packages here lately, so let's go in and rob them, because that probably also means they have money. Or let's just find out what those things are they ordered, and or just actually taking the packages. Be mindful of those things, okay? All right. So, oh, also, yeah, I started to say this, but I didn't say it. So to clarify security, I also wanted to know a little more about it, and I got mature woman. Okay, so spirit is wanting someone, if you are a woman who is, an older woman, and you are actually watching this, then you specifically definitely need to make sure that you are taking your precautions when it comes to your security. Okay, if you can have a loved one come stay with you a couple nights out the week, or even just once, have them come over and visit you, so that they see that you just have somebody who's checking on you, or that comes and visits you. That kind of adds a level of precaution as well, because it makes people think twice about coming and trying to attack you, or ransack your home, because they're like, okay, well, they got people that literally come and check on them, and they have no idea when these people will pop up, right? But also this could be for you as the watcher, viewer, that maybe this is for, like, an elderly aunt and a mother figure, mother-in-law, whoever. Be sure that they have some type of security around their home, okay? So if you have to get them some type of camera set up at their home, or just go get them a bat. Just something that they're comfortable with being able to use in the event that there was an emergency. Just what's going to work for your family, okay, and for your loved ones. But just make sure that, especially if they live in an area that has just a high crime level, then make sure that you try to find something to make yourself feel safe, as well as this mature woman, okay? And this does not have to be gender specific. It does have a woman on the card. However, this could be an elderly male as well, okay? The number 6 could be relevant to you. If in fact it is, then maybe this is the message for you. The colors purple and blue could be relevant to you as well. This elderly woman could have gray hair, and maybe she likes to dress up nicely. Maybe she loves flowers. She could tend to sit in her den on her sofa often. You may want to do some crown chakra healing, and or ajna chakra healing, and or throat chakra healing, okay? So moving forward, that person, either you or that person, could be an Aquarius, okay? So if in fact that is you, this is your reading as well. And then also, like I'm getting with you are a blessing. I feel like, okay, whoever you are, I'm getting this, and this could just literally be one person. You have a neighbor, okay? Maybe you tend to look out for this neighbor. Maybe you know that, like, they don't have a lot of family that comes and visits them. Or maybe they even do have family that comes and visits them, right? But maybe they just, over the time span of you guys being neighbors, you just, I don't know, maybe they're like a kind older lady or a kind older male, and you just really, like, go over and you have conversations with them just because you're that type of person, right? Maybe he or she prepares, like, meals and shares them with you, or vice versa. But whoever this individual is, this could be the message for you to, like, find a way to present this to them as well about upping their security. So even if it's you being thoughtful and going and getting a bottle of pepper spray and saying, hey, I just was thinking about you, and I know things are crazy going on around here, and da da da. I just wanted to get you this bottle of pepper spray just in case an emergency happened. That way, it just will make me feel better knowing that you at least have this to kind of get someone to back off, okay? Or just to give them a little more time to try to kind of get away or get to a phone to call someone for help. But like I say, so either you or that person could be an Aquarius. I also have here that you are a blessing. Now, when it comes to you are a blessing, so I wanted clarity on that Aquarius. So if you are not the Aquarius, there is an Aquarius that is going to come into your life, and they're going to be a blessing for you. They could be a wealthy man or a wealthy woman. The number 13 could be of significance to you. This could happen in 13 days. This could happen in 4 days, or 13 weeks or 4 weeks. The number 1 or 3 could be relevant to you. But this wealthy man is going to bring in some sudden wealth for you. Okay. So like I said, they could actually be who is being a blessing to you. The number 11 could be relevant to you, or the number 2, the number 1 as well. Even the number 7, okay? Something could be happening in 7 days, something could be happening in 11 days, or even a day from now. Maybe you have been seeing the synchronicity here of 777. So if in fact you have been, make sure that you are looking up your synchronicities, or even if it's been 11 or 13. I mean, we all get different synchronicities based on what our angels want to communicate to us, okay? So make sure that if you keep seeing numbers repetitively, that you go and you look up those numbers. All right, so that you get the message on what Spirit is trying to tell you. Be mindful of the things that you are thinking at the time that you see the synchronicities, and that'll give you a better idea of what specifically they're trying to communicate to you, if that helps. Okay, but yeah, so whoever this Aquarius is, that like I said, they could be a wealthy man or wealthy woman, or the Aquarius could be you, and this could be coming in for you. But yeah, it looks really, really good. Okay, so someone's wanting to be a blessing to you. So make sure that you are being open to whatever it may be, right? It could be invitations, it could be maybe you are an introvert, or maybe you're just kind of used to being at home and just kind of staying in, and just not really doing much, right, when it comes to being out and being super sociable and whatever. So be a little more open, especially to whoever this wealthy person is coming in to bless you, because they see some value in you, and or there's something that you have you've done for them, and they want to be a blessing to you. So it could be literally this elderly neighbor that you have been looking out for, right? Maybe they got a settlement of some sort that you didn't know about, or I don't know. I mean, it could be all kinds of things, but for whatever reason, they're wanting to be a blessing to you. So be open to receiving, because it's just your time, okay? So don't push it away. Don't say, oh no, you don't have to do that. No, be in receiving mode, okay? You are deserving of these blessings. You are a blessing to others. Therefore, others are now going to be a blessing to you. Also, make sure that you are being all in when it comes to the things that you are participating in, the things that you are creating, the things that you are, the people that you are communicating with, the connections that you're making. Just be all in. when it comes to that, okay? And then, yeah, so, okay. So yeah, so whoever this wealthy man or woman is, they're definitely gonna come in. They're gonna communicate to you and let you know, like, hey, and here's the thing. Maybe this is something that you've already done, right? Maybe you've already provided a certain level of security to this elderly person, okay, or just mature woman. So let me stop saying elderly person because they don't have to be like old, okay? What people would consider to be old. They literally could just be older than you, right? Um, but maybe you've just provided a certain feeling of security for this person. Maybe just them knowing you. Maybe just them being able to talk to you. Maybe just them being um, just whatever, right? Because you know your situation. You've provided a certain level of security for them, and so now they just want to communicate to you just that they're grateful and that you are a blessing in their life. Um, so, you know, receive the communication. Don't downplay yourself, right? Because we continue to do that. Confirmation for someone. Because we can definitely tend to do that. You know, it's like we can compliment people all day long. And obviously this is not everybody, but for those who it's for, y'all know it's for you. You know, it's like you compliment people all day long, right? You don't have you're not a person who's scared to tell somebody good things about themselves. But when it comes to other people like talking to you about you, you kind of like shy away from it, or you kind of like downplay it. Stop doing that. Some people are about to come in and communicate to you how much of a blessing you have been to them in their life, and it's just your time for that. It's your season for that. What you pour out, it is now about to be poured back into your cup. You are about to get the refill that you very much need. And keep being the blessing that you are. Keep being a great person. We need more of that in the world, okay? On this planet, we need so much more of that. And so, salute to you. Kudos to you. Thank you for being who you are. And no, it does not mean that you are flawless and that you don't make mistakes and, you know, all of that. But we're not talking about that right now. Okay? Because look, we all have that. Everybody has a flaw. Everybody's made some type of mistake. And baby, if they say they haven't, we just gonna let them sit over there in the corner where they just act like everything's great and perfect. Because it's not. I don't care who you are. No, listen. Even God, the Most High God, okay? As perfect as Sourcey is, perfect. God has created things that were imperfect. Okay, don't God have fallen angels? Okay. I'm gonna move on because we ain't gonna stay on that too long. Anywho, um, so all I'm saying is receive your blessings, love. Be open and receive these miracles. Somebody about to drop a bag on you. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty dope. Somebody needs to drink their water. It is very important for you right now to consume water. And if you are one of the people who you just hate water, baby, you gonna have to learn to like it. Okay, you gotta find a way to enjoy it. You can get it from fruits. Okay, so if you're not big on water, then make sure that you're consuming a lot of fruit. You can look up the different fruits that have like the most high amount of water, or even vegetables. So like things like cucumber. I want to say celery is one of them too, but like just make sure that you are finding a good way to get your water. They have so many I don't know what you call them, but just like the little pouches that you can pour in your water for flavor. They've got even the little what is it, circle or cricket or whatever, the little water filtration flavor bottle thing is that you can get one of those. Make you some smoothies. I mean, it's so many different ways to make sure that you're getting water, but please do your best to get a lot of water. Spirit is wanting you to know that you have not been feeling that great. You have been fatigued. There are, different conditions and ailments and things going on within your body that you may or may not know about, and really a lot of it can be cleared up simply by you making sure that you are consuming enough water. Okay, especially if you are a person in any field where you deal with a lot of different people, different energies. So if you're a nurse, a psychologist, a teacher, a bus driver, I don't know, whatever your occupation is, or whatever you do day in and day out, where you deal with a lot of different people regularly. I'm also getting a masseuse, massage therapist, some type of cosmetologist or esthetician. You touch people often as well. If that is an occupation where you have to actually physically touch people regularly, a doctor, whatever. Make sure you are consuming your water, okay? It just is going to replenish your temple, as well as make sure that you are getting numerous showers, baths, cleansing yourself. Just make sure that you are getting more than enough water, okay, guys? I'm also getting someone's gonna need to water their grass. So I don't know if that's presently, because we are kind of coming in, at least where I'm at, the weather is shifting towards spring now, and I am gonna need to get ready to cut my grass here in a little bit, and the areas where the grass may be a little deadish. I'm gonna need to water those areas. Maybe you need to water your garden. Maybe you have a garden that's an annual type thing, and if you get out there and you give it some good water, you're gonna start to see those flowers begin to grow again and sprout. Make sure that you are consuming the water. Make sure you're getting enough good showers, and that you water your grass in your garden, okay? And then we have Virgo. Excuse me. So a Virgo could be significant going forward. That could be this wealthy man or woman as well, or you, or even the mature woman that we were talking about, or mature man that we were talking about earlier. Okay, so that's just obviously Spirit giving you confirmation. And Like a Pro, with Like a Pro, I'm getting that going back to security, somebody is a professional, I don't even know what your actual term is, but it's you are security for someone professionally. You have been a major blessing to your clients, okay? They acknowledge the value that you supersede in their lives, right? They acknowledge that you've protected them countless and countless times again. They acknowledge that if it were not for you, a lot of circumstances and situations could have gone completely left, okay? Instead, they stayed on path, they stayed on course, because you are superior, you are superb, you are an excellent security agent, okay? So they're very grateful, they're very appreciative of just your service that you provide, you and your company. They can tell that you actually are all in when it comes to what you do. They appreciate how you communicate with them, and you're respectful, even when you are having to check certain people who may be overstepping their boundaries when it comes to your client. They appreciate how open you are with giving them guidance and heads up, or foreseeing certain things before they take place. They're really grateful. Even I'm getting someone's even grateful. There's been times where you've provided them water, just kind of it's you intuitively already knew that they were going to be dehydrated, or that they maybe you were just kind of keeping an eye on them and you noticed like, okay, they need some water, and you got them water in like a moment that maybe they just really needed that water and didn't realize they needed that water until you gave it to them, and it was just like refreshing, right? um like I say, you know your circumstance. Obviously, that's not going to be for everyone, but whoever you are, this individual really just appreciates the service that you provide. They really think that you are a big blessing, and they really don't want to lose you as their security person. So they feel like it's time for them to just be a blessing to you, and just drop a bag on you, okay? They like, let's make sure we look. So I don't know if you're about to get a raise. I don't know if they just about to just drop you like a nice bonus, or just get you a nice, really dope gift, because they're just like, look, thank you so much for being a professional in what you do and providing the service. And like I said, that could even be for all of those people that I was just talking about, when it comes to like you needing to consume a lot of water, and make sure that you're taking a lot of baths and showers, because you communicate with a lot of different energies. I feel like those people appreciate your professionalism, and there's going to be different monetary gifts coming in for you guys, like tips, like larger tips, and just random gifts. Or say you have like a frequent client and you just service them well, right? Or there's something that you've given them information for, and now they're gonna come in, they're gonna say, look, and I'm also getting oh gosh, like another, like maybe you're a tarot reader, a psychic, maybe you're not even like, maybe you don't even like label yourself as any of those things. Maybe you're just a person who like you really flow really smoothly with your intuition and your discernment, and maybe you kind of gave somebody a heads up on something that actually protected them from something, and so now they're like, okay, let me go make sure that I pay that back in the way that I can, and I guess whoever this is, the way that they can, is monetary. Okay, so be expecting some sudden wealth. Okay, and that can be, different for all. I'm definitely getting, and this is a large range, y'all. Okay, a large range, but it's gonna differ for everybody and your circumstances. But I'm literally getting, like, some of you guys could be getting $50 on up to 500K. It like, that's how massive of a range it is. Now you kind of know your circumstances. So like I say, if in fact, like, say you are this professional security person, right? Maybe you have more of a chance of, excuse me, that amount being like closer to the 500K, because maybe you provide security for someone who's very high level and very wealthy. Okay, and so maybe that's something that 500K to them is literally $50. So you know your circumstance, but just be open and ready to receive. Like I say, these signs we have here are Virgo and Aquarius. I'm also getting Taurus and Pisces. Okay, let's get some names here, Holy Spirit. And I'm getting Andrea, Carlos, Mac, Adrian, Elba, Ryan, Simone, Carla, Eva or Eva, Nisi, Tyrone, Jamaica, I'm kind of being like corrected to say Jamaica, Ariel, Saint, Stevie, Chris or Christy, Christian, Monique, Monica, Mary, Francine, Bobby, Tyrese. Okay, Spirit says that's it. All right, so hopefully this was a helpful reading for you guys. And yes, like I said before, just know that you are a blessing and stop downplaying yourself. Oh, be open. Okay, be open to the beautifulness is about to come into your world. Why? Because you deserve it. Okay, you've been putting out beautiful things. Therefore, it is time for them to return to you. All right, y'all. Love y'all. I see y'all. I hope this reading was helpful for somebody. Take care.